everybody? Welcome back to Phones and Drones. Here we are. If you guys follow the channel, you'd have seen we've done a lot of hands-on with Samsung in this recent week or so. Not excluding the Note 20 Ultra, we did a first 48-hour kind of sample and first impression video. And if you guys missed it, spoiler alert, we feel like this is one of the best built phones that have come out to date. The software even has been so improved with One UI 2.5. Everything has been a pleasure to use with this device. I've had no issues with the software at all. Everything down to how quick everything scrolls with that new 120 panel is really amazing. There's been no issues. I can't say that with a lot of devices, but you would expect that premium experience when you're spending $1,300 on a phone. Now, just a real quick run through. If those of you don't follow the channel, make sure to thumbs up this video, subscribe, it really helps us out, and leave a comment down below. Let us know, are you thinking about picking one of these up, or are you gonna wait for the Galaxy Z Fold 2 5G and that ridiculous name that's gonna be coming out probably in the next week and a half to 2 weeks or so. We'll be having a whole bunch of coverage on that, just like we did with the first original Fold. But yeah, let us know in the comments below. Moving past that, one of the big selling points on the Note series is it used to always be all of the cutting edge features, right? Best cameras, best processor, you have your S Pen, biggest display, and that's still true, but it's so incremental now as far as what Samsung is trying to do with their devices, it kind of goes on the back burner. There is no device that does a digitized pen better than Samsung, obviously. The S Pen is uncomparable to anything else out there. But aside from that, this camera arrangement with that 108 megapixel sensor, the new autofocus that really did away with the issues of the S20 Ultra, the 12 gigs of RAM, the Snapdragon 865 Plus, and that 4500 milliamp hour battery really does give this a full package. Now, having said that, I've had no issues with the camera. All of these sensors have worked phenomenally well. But I can't say the same about battery. Battery is one area that I really feel could be improved in this, but it could be my usage. Everybody's batteries tend to degrade a little differently. So depending on what you're using it for, you might not have an issue. It is a 4500 milliamp hour battery, like I said, but still not finding it to be the most powerful one out there. I don't even have this set to the 2K resolution. It's set to 1080 with that 120 refresh rate. So take that as you will, but I did want to throw that caveat out there as well. You are obviously getting HDR10, you have that always on display, that 120 Hertz, quick refresh on your Quad HD display. It's a 6.9 inch display. This is massive. It's one of the biggest displays out there on the Note series and in general. You are also going to have, obviously, like I said, Android 10 out of the box with One UI 2.5. There is an Exynos 990 model of this. We know the story. Avoid it if you can. Obviously, certain regions you're going to have it, but for the most part, if you are in one of those areas, see if you can import an 865 Plus variant. You will get so much better performance out of that. Kind of touching back on these cameras that we discussed, you're getting that main 108 megapixel f1.8 aperture lens for the wide angle, 12 megapixel periscope camera, that's an f3.0 with a 50x hybrid zoom. That's their new space zoom. You're not getting that 100x anymore. It's still kind of gimmicky, keep that in mind. I don't think it's needed, but the photos are somewhat more usable. Then you are also getting that 12 megapixel f2.2 ultra wide angle lens as well. You can shoot 8K at 24 frames per second. I would avoid it currently. I don't think there's much use for it, but you are getting 4K at 30 and 60 frames per second and 1080p at 30 frames as well. You're going to go ahead and get those stereo speakers. That's been pretty synonymous with Samsung now. You're getting the bottom firing and the earpiece speaker, and they do sound good. I don't think they're breaking any barriers by any means, but they do sound good nonetheless. They have that AKG tuning to them and does make a little bit of a difference. Fast charging on the battery is 25 watts, nothing crazy. You're getting USB PD 3.0, so you're getting that power delivery version 3. It's okay. 25 is kind of getting past really quickly in this day and age. You got, I believe it's the Xiaomi Mi 10 Ultra that has 120 watt charging. That's ridiculous. And we'll actually have that in the studio here shortly as well, so keep that in mind. If you guys want more information on that and a comparison, we will have that probably in the next week or so as well. You do have that kind of gimmicky wireless reverse charging. I think it only charges at about 4.5 watts, maybe 5. Yeah, it's kind of useless. It's nice if you want to go ahead and just plug your headphones on to get that little bit of an extra charge, but you're not going to want to keep it on for a long time because it's going to be somewhat useless. Aside from that, Antutu benchmarks, all the traditional best benchmarks are really good. It's a great performing phone. The video quality looks great as well. Let's go ahead and play one of these videos we got on our own channel. I mean, that display just looks so clean. You can see just how minimal the bezels are as well on that. And there's been no concerns at all about video quality on these. It's definitely probably one of Samsung's best panels. I know obviously DisplayMate always comes out and says, oh, this is definitely one of the better panels out there so far to date. I don't game a ton. I do Call of Duty Mobile a little bit. Be happy to show you a little bit of gameplay on here too, so you can see just how smooth everything is. Not too bad. It really it's smooth. So viewing around, I don't play a lot of Fortnite, but yeah, that's what we have. So that's your gaming experience. Again, I don't play a lot of games. I know a bunch of you guys do though. You're not gonna have an issue with that at all either. Having said all that, by no means is this a fully complete, definite recommend device, mainly just because of that battery life. I've been using a lot of devices recently, and battery has been obviously one of the most important factors, and I don't think this covers that. Not for me at least. Photo samples, they've been great. Let me see if I can pull something up for you really quick now, just to give you an example on here. So, you can see actually this is coming down for our video review. This is at 4K obviously. You're seeing it through 2K right now on this display, but it looks great. Front video camera stabilization, it's all around a good device. So yeah, stay tuned for the camera test and video test as well. It'll be coming out shortly. Launching apps, there's nothing that really lags at all. You can see how quick that shot up. Let's open Twitter really quick. I mean, it's smooth. That 120 Hz panel really does make a big difference. I definitely like it. So that's it, guys. I don't want to keep this video too long. Love the phone. Can't recommend it at the price point. But if you're willing to spend a couple bucks or have a trade-in that you can really benefit from, that Samsung always offers to have $200, $300, $400, $500, $600 off, do it. Go for it. No brainer. I didn't touch on it a lot. Everyone knows how the S Pen is, like I said. It's great. It's so much better with that low latency. It's great. I mean, seriously, that's all there is to it. Your controls to be able to do your air gestures, they're all there. They all work phenomenally well. But let me know what you guys think in the comment down below. Are you looking at purchasing one? I will throw up a referral code as well so you can save 5% off of your purchase and accessories. Make sure you use it, help out the channel, and we will catch you in the next one. Peace.